Howdy all and welcome to Rauta's Death Metal Review. This time it's time to talk about a death metal band called Invocation of Death. In case you have ever wondered how Swedish band Entombed would sound if it came from El Salvador, now it is time to talk about that. This one is the debut album by Invocation of Death called Into the Labyrinth of Chaos. It is very much an old school trip to death metal, even though this band is quite new, that is from 2018. Well, with this release anyway, and so far it's the only release the band has out. And this is a backlog release, hence reviewing it in 2021, even though it's already been released 3 years ago. Well, almost anyway. And this one is of Grim Distribution and what the hell the other label is, kind of a joint operation, and here it says that Grim Distribution is mentioned. But here on the back side of the album it also mentions Morbid Skull Records. So as you can see, 2018. And what can we say? Very, very old school death metal look. And also sound, even though it's a little bit modern. So as you can see, this band hasn't released anything under this name anyway, even though it was founded in 2017. And this four-man band is basically doing kind of a worship thing. That is worshipping Swedish death metal, if you will. Because everything here on the album is pretty much like that. You are familiar already with the riffs since you start playing this one, and those strong growly vocals pretty much, back up everything this band is trying to deliver. What you can really expect is some, Swedish kind of death metal in a rather nice way. But if we dig a little bit deeper, it is rather quickly that we will find that there's nothing really original here. Now, not that it would matter if the album was outright killer, but let's be honest about it. While there's nothing fundamentally wrong with these riffs, it's very much like fillers, no killers. And that might be a problematic, that is, if you're much like me, that you only want to pick the better albums for your own collection. Now, if you don't mind a little bit of side-tracking death metal, that is, if you don't mind that it's not that good, as long as it's just, proper growly vocals, good production and some decent riffs, then you're just very good to go with this one too. So this is very much like a Entombed worship kind of a thing, but really not being on the quality of the classic material. While, like I said, there is nothing fundamentally wrong here. Is that enough? I mean, is this kind of a quite decent album all that you really need? Now, that is obviously absolutely to the individual listener. I wouldn't go back to this one. I mean, while there is nothing wrong as such, but why would I listen to this one when I can actually listen to the really good ones? And I think that is the fundamental question in the end. So quite nice, but no cigar, and that's the final verdict here on Rauta. If you don't know what I'm talking about and want to give it a go, you will find the link provided in the description box. Enjoy some death metal and let me know how you think about it.